What's up, guys? Found my next project. Yeah, it's a 2.8 horsepower Baja, like a doodlebug, 97 cc's. And this was on a mini bike. I think I have a clip of the bike I'm talking about for a long time. I've had it for like 6 or 8 years, maybe more. I don't know. And it served really well on the little mini bike. It was easy for kids to start, and it wasn't real. It didn't always need to be choked. I have a. Okay, hold on. I'll show you the bike. Okay, I have a little blue mini bike. It's an old Roadster, something like that, kind of a carcass of one. And it has a 3.5 or 2 horse Briggs or whatever, and I have made an intake manifold for a modern Briggs carburetor. And it starts good, but believe it or not, it doesn't have as much power as the 2.8 horse Baja motor. So I'm gonna see if I can get that thing running. Try to put it back on this mini bike. Pretty cool. I don't know. It's got a brand new carburetor. It's hard to tell, but here's the old one. The emulsion, this carburetor is fine, but the emulsion tube is missing. I'm not going to admit how that happened, but it is. So, what it's doing is, it still runs, it's got compression. But the thing is, I think it's, the rings are, one of the oil rings is broken, or something. It's pushing compression into the crank case. You can't really hear it. That's out of the crank seal. So, I think I don't know, I think the rings are broken, and hopefully there's no damage to the cylinder wall. But I think I'm going to try, now that I've cleaned it, to take it apart and see if I can obviously see if the rings are bad. If not, I'm going to have to take the piston out. I almost guarantee I'm going to have to take the piston out. But I'm going to start by taking the side cover off, the tins, and the flywheel, and see if the seal's bad, which I don't think it is. Yeah, so, let's get into it.
The job grew even harder when the caisson encountered boulders. At 20 feet below sea level, the boulders were so thick, the caisson seemed entrapped. Washington knew there was only one solution: blast the boulders, despite the risk to the caisson's pressurized air. After extensive tests,
sorry, I had a suggestive t-shirt on.
could be done safely with right
Censored it. Okay.
Excavation speeded up, but the work grew more unnerving. Worst of all were blowouts.
This part first.
Loud, terrifying explosions caused by changes in air pressure.
Oh.
The so-called great.
It's already right here. Take these 3 screws off and get the flywheel off, and then we'll come back. Ha ha! Movie magic. Oh, I need that nut. Okay, now I take this my golden hammer, my pry bar, one swift blow. Oh, I poured the oil out. It was pushing oil out here under this. That's why I'm doing this. Oh, so cute. Tiny little tiny flywheel. L3C3 070902. Well, looky there. The whole seal is pushed out. Oops. Maybe that's all it is. It was just pushed out. There's gobs of oil right here. But how does a seal... I guess I could walk out. That's not what I expected. Can't tell me that I can fix it just by doing that. So look at this little tiny tiny keyway on this thing. See, it's so micro. It's a little bitty keyway. Is that pushed in too far, you think? No, I like this little engine. I mean, it's not the biggest, you know, it's not like a 900cc two-stroke or whatever, but it's cool. These little Baja engines are pretty neat. I had to put a new carburetor. Oh, I said that already. Now you're rambling. Okay, I'm going to cut. Head off. To see if there's any obvious scoring. Man, really, I've never taken this one apart. I really get them tight at the Baja factory, wherever that is. Yeah, like I said, this is one of those motors that would be on a Baja Doodlebug, or what do you call it, Blitz or something is the new one. I never have them. I didn't have the mini bike, but I did have this motor that I got from Craigslist. You know, I got it years ago when my boys were, even my oldest boy, when he was under 10 years old. And let me get this off and then push play. It's almost off. I think I pushed record too soon. Seem to be all the same size head bolt. Okay, it's coming. This is it, for reals. Okay. Ugh. Horrifying. Look how tiny. There's a head gasket. Seems to be fine. I bet I could reuse that. And I'm going to turn this down and see the cylinder wall. Oh, it's good. It's fine. I mean, it's a lot of carbon, but there's no scoring, nothing. Well, I'm still super curious. I just want to look at the rings before I determine that it's fine. So, I'll turn you off. I'm going to take this cover off and take the rod bolts out and pop the piston up out of here and just take a look. I'm curious. See, I think since it's blowing compression out this side, it was making this bloop sound. I mean, it could be just the seal walked out. Maybe it needs a little glue in there or something. I don't know. But I just want to make sure that the oil rings and everything and all the rings are fine and it's not leaking compression this way into the crank. That's what I think it is. So, off to pulling this off. Okay, I've got everything out. Here's a little baby rod cap. This is a little, oh, is that a 6 or a 9? I wonder if that's the inch-pound number. I'm just gonna guess. Okay. Out she comes. Let's see if I'm gonna regret this. Oh! Oh! God. How dramatic. See? No, man, they're good. Nothing's broke. Nothing's stuck. They're dirty now. I think it's just the seal popped out and needs glued back in. Huh. Well, here's part one. I think what I'm going to do is, and then part two is I will clean up everything, glue this seal. This is the one that popped out. I'm going to take the crank out and maybe glue it in. I don't know what standards they use when they make this stuff, so alright. Like and subscribe. Oh, it's hot today. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.